Hello, sunshines. Welcome to Bunnyfish Crafts May Days vlogs. Today is Monday the 20th of May, and just got home from work. I'm so tired. It is hot out. It's 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Not a fan. I don't like hot. But I just got home and I just want to take a nap. I might take a nap. I think I'm going to take a nap. There's a 97% chance that I'm going to take a nap. There's a 3% chance that I'm just going to sit here or lay here and not sleep. But we'll see. So this morning my check engine light came on. It's fine. So I texted my brother's friend who has he's got like a private mechanic shop sort of deal. So I'm gonna take my car in on Friday and he's gonna look at it. When my car overheated earlier this month, they gave me a list of things that like were recommended. And I was like, okay, totally planning on getting those things taken care of, but I was hoping I could get to summer break because we're so close, but apparently not. Like, I had already fully intended for my vehicle to hang out in a shop for much of the summer, or at least the start of the summer. So it's cool. He has availability on Friday. Much like many shops, though, they're not compatible with teacher hours. Like, no shop is compatible with teacher hours. I don't get off of work until 4. Shops close at 5. So, anyway, it's fine. It's fine. So I don't have school on Friday, so I'm gonna take my car to him on Friday. And he's gonna do what he can do and let me know what's up. I sent him the list that the shop gave me for recommendations, and he told me that it mostly just seems like a lucrative list. So he was gonna take care of like the 2 things on there that seemed fairly... He was like, I could do all of this, but only these 2 things seem like necessary. So he's going to take care of those 2 things and check out everything else they said and let me know what's actually up. Because I don't know anything about cars. I know how to drive my car. And that's about it. And then how to ask for help when my car's not doing what it's supposed to. So it's fine. It's fine. Be so proud. It only took me like 3 hours to get up the enough spoons to text somebody about my car instead of panicking. So be so proud. Okay, am I gonna nap? Or am I just gonna go sleep early? I don't know. I forgive it for being 81 degrees because we have a beautiful thunderstorm going on. So lovely. So I don't think I'm actually gonna nap. I think I'm just gonna sit here, lay here, and read and enjoy the thunderstorm. I really can't tell if thunderstorms are my favorite weather or if snow is my favorite weather, because I love them both so much and they're kind of mutually exclusive. I've never been in a thunder snowstorm. I hear they exist. I feel like that would be the pinnacle. But I just love thunderstorms so much. And I'm so thankful that it happened after school hours so I could enjoy it instead of just watching it out the window and being sad that I can't, like, fully enjoy this experience, you know? I love thunderstorms so much. I'm being yelled at. I'm being yelled at because it's a little bit late. It's almost 11 p.m. I know, but I took a nap when I got home from school. Well, not right when I got home from school. So I woke up around 7. So, you know, it's fine. I'll go to sleep by midnight. But he's very upset that I'm awake. Anyway, I did 2 stripes today, so yay, good job me. I think that's going to work out really well. And I've done all of my daily things except work a mini into a blanket. So I'm definitely going to do that before I go to sleep. And let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. This Patton's Cray, I'm going to work it into the corner to corner blanket. So it's a fairly small amount. It should work up quickly. And then I'm going to read and go to sleep. It's so hard having a circadian rhythm. Did I say that word right? I don't know. That matches up with seasonal things. When my job is not a seasonal job. Like, it's really hard to have a sleep pattern that changes with the sun when my job does not change with the sun. Does that make sense? Ugh, it's so hard. And my neurospicy brain is definitely not made for this non-neurospicy time frame. Okay, I'm gonna go crochet and hopefully sleep. Hello, sunshines. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, the 21st of May. Ba-dum-ba-da. I have my 2 rounds in on my sock. It's very exciting. I finished the gusset. So that means the sock is so close to done. Like, once the gusset is over in my socks, I go to fingertip length. So I'm already halfway down my hand. It's very exciting. Very exciting. You're very excited too. You are. Did you say yes? Okay. He's excited too. Happy Tuesday. It is after school, and first of all, can I say something random? Like, this is totally random. I bought this Salt and Stone. It's the Santal and Vetiver scent. I bought it on a whim because I really want to be able to use natural deodorants. I really do. But they don't do what I need them to do. So, but every once in a while, I'm like, I'm just going to try it. It's the first day that I'm wearing this. Listen, this deodorant smells so good. I'll check back in a few days to see how it's doing, especially because it's hot. It's 80s all week. Disgusting. Oh, especially next week, because next week I will be in the outside doing things for a whole day. But oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Anyway, hi. It's after school. It is a very, very strange week. We're at the end of the school year. We don't have school on Friday because we have a 4-day weekend for Memorial Day instead of a 3-day weekend, which is cool. But also, I don't have to teach any classes on Thursday because it's field day. And instead, I will be cleaning most of the projectors in the school. I've cleaned a few here and there, but I'm going to be cleaning most of them on that day. So yeah, it's going to be a totally weird day. So tomorrow is the last day this week that I need to teach. Kind of cool. Grades are all due by the end of the day next week, Friday. So I'm in an okay place. I'm not in a bad place. I'm not in a great place, but I'm in an okay place. So I feel like in between cleaning, projectors, hopefully I'll be able to do like a little grading here and there, because it's not just the grading, right? Like for teachers, there's also comments that go on report cards, and making sure that all of the grades make sense, and making adjustments for special cases and things like that. And it's a lot. Plus I have to get in grades for this week and next week. For my job, because I only see the kids 2 to 3 times every 2 weeks, they get 1 grade every 2 weeks. So yeah, it's okay. It just feels, all day I was so confused about what day of the week it was. Like I kept almost saying Thursday, because it really is kind of a Thursday for me, because tomorrow is the last day of the week that I have to teach. So it's been confusing all day. Anyway, I don't have, can we talk about how I've been a grown-up? Sorry, it's going to be very tangential. I was such a grown-up, so I think I told you yesterday that my car's check engine light went on, and like that was very stressful. And then I got to school and I found out that the thing that I needed to do to get my endorsement wasn't going to work, and now there's all these steps. I haven't gotten to the endorsement part, but I did make an appointment for my car to go to the shop on Friday, so that's good. And I'm going to go hang out at my sister's house. So I need to figure out what I want to take to my sister's house, knitting wise. And it's going to be, I'm walking to my sister's house, so I don't want to take anything huge. It's not a very far walk from the shop, maybe like a mile and a quarter, I want to guess. But still, I don't want to be carrying a super, super heavy bag. So that's happening on Friday. So that's good. I'm sure I talked about that. My brother's friend has the shop. Yes, I talked about this. Sorry, I'm repeating things. Sometimes it's like that though. And so I recorded myself teaching, because I have to do these video observations. And I recorded it all the way back on like the 7th of May or something like that. It was the first week of May. I recorded myself. And then this is stories and executive dysfunction. I have to submit my lesson plan with my video so that the person can see if I like followed it with fidelity. It can help clarify what the point was, things like that. And I hadn't done it, and it's due on the 31st. And so I'm like, I just need to type the lesson plan. I just need to type it up instead of having it written out, right? So last night at 11:45, I finally sent in my observation, and I got it back today, like the feedback, and it was all good. So yay that. Very exciting. Yay that. So proud of that. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I feel very like I've been doing the grown-up things. I've been faking being a grown-up very well. And now, and I edited my vlog this morning like a grown-up instead of waiting forever. So good job, me. And I started on my dailies this morning before school too. So I'm proud of myself. Excellent job, self. We did good. Okay. Now I'm gonna not be a grown-up for a little while. I'm just gonna sit here and craft and read and watch a podcast or something. I'll see you later. I think I have knitting to talk about, but I can't think about it right now. I don't know what I want to talk about, but I remember thinking earlier I wanted to show you something. We'll see. All right, so I'm thinking for my evening crafting, I am going to work on this sock. I want to get it through the heel, like heel flap, heel turn, and then pick up the gusset, and then I can take the gusset to school. And then I have this sock, and I'm torn. Like, do I want to? I should just get it to the part where I'm not doing short rows, because then I have like 1.5 stripes before I start the heel. So if I can get it to that part where I'm just working in the round, 1.5 stripes is perfect for breakfast knitting. So that's my goal. I'm going to get this sock through the short rows, and then I'm going to do the heel flap and gusset on this tonight at some point. I'm also going to work on my nephew's hat a teeny bit, maybe work on some scrappy blankets, and just kind of chill and allow myself to decompress, because the kiddos know. The kiddos at school, they know it is almost summer. And it is exhausting, because trying to make sure that they're doing work and accomplishing things and still learning things when they want to be outside because it's hot, it's summer weather, like, ugh. So I'm going to craft. That's going to be great. Hey sunshines, it's about 7:30 in the PM. So I finished Into the Riverlands over the weekend, but I didn't journal it or make my square until today. I still haven't journaled it. I'm going to do that, but that's not really, like, I can do that after the sunlight is gone. But yeah, I got this yarn. My friend Josh sent me his leftovers ever ago, and I was looking through it, and there was a big ball of this DK weight yarn. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty, and there's at least 2 more books in this series that are going to go into this blanket, because I'm going to read them in the next couple months. So I needed a bigger scrap for my reading blanket, so I made that. I am through the heel turn and the heel flap on this sock, so I need to pick up these gusset stitches before it gets too dark to do that, and then that will be done. I did get the sock to the I'm finished with the short row sections, so that's good. That's ready for tomorrow. Sorry, a bunch of messages came in on my phone, and that's why I got distracted. I started sewing a square onto my barn raising square, and only did half of it, my barn raising square blanket, and only did half of it this weekend. So I finished doing that this afternoon. I put a square in my mitered square blanket using the scrap. I was gonna use this one, this mini. This is a 20 gram mini, and I could not commit to doing 20 grams tonight, so I picked this one, which I would guess is about 10 grams. That seems much more doable to work into things tonight. So yes, I'm going to go. I also finished reading my 10-ish pages in the climate book. So good job, me. Doing good, keeping up on that. I am going to maybe switch up my nonfiction reading soon. So my friend invited me to be in her book club, and they're reading a nonfiction book. And so at the beginning of the month, I ordered a spiral bound copy. It was supposed to be here the 15th. And then it said it would be delayed until the 17th. Okay. And now they're saying it might be lost in the mail. So I'm trying to decide if I just want to order a Kindle version, or if I want to go to a bookstore and see if they have it. I might, because I'll be out in the world anyway on Memorial Day. I might go to a bookstore on Memorial Day. We'll see. But that's really frustrating because I only, like, I have a finite time in which to read the book. It's only 159 pages, so I have time to consider what I want to do because the meeting is the last Thursday of the month, which I believe is the 31st. So I feel like I still have plenty of time to read. But I don't know, because I have this long weekend coming up, so if I need to like crunch time a book, it would be this long weekend. Not gonna lie, I'm hoping the package mysteriously ends up on my porch in the next 2 days, but I might have to read it via Kindle. It's really a bummer because I wanted it in spiral bound because I thought it would be really cool. It's about water and like crystalline structures and things like that. So I feel like it's got to have really cool pictures, right? I don't know for sure. I'm assuming. But that's why I wanted the spiral bound copy. But I don't know. That's really frustrating. Okay, I'm going to go pick up these stitches and work that mini into some blankets and write the journal entry for Into the Riverlands. I really wanted that book to be here. I think that a spiral bound copy would be so cool. Okay, friends. So I just, okay. So if you've been here for a little bit, you know that I am working toward becoming a fully certified teacher. I'm on an interim certificate. And my work told me I needed to get an additional endorsement. Cool. So I did the work to take the test to get the thing. I can't get an additional endorsement because I'm on an interim teaching certificate, and you can't add endorsements to an interim certificate. You have to have a full certificate. So now I don't know what I'm going to do. Because if I need the endorsement to keep my job, then I can't keep my job. If I can't add an endorsement to my interim teaching certificate, which is what I'm on. And I'm trying not to panic too much because I think that instead of teaching technology, I could just teach in a classroom. So if there's a classroom position open next year, then I could just move to a classroom. But now that I've done technology for 2 years, I just want to do technology because I've put in so much time and effort to get my resources and learn the curriculum and learn all of the stuff. And I'm trying not to panic, but I'm feeling a little panicky. So I emailed the place that I'm getting my certificate through just to see if there's anything I can do. So now I need to wait to hear back from them. And I feel like all of my adulting recently has been 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It will be okay. I will be okay. I'm going to go back to my knitting. I can't do anything about it right now. I already did the thing that I can do about it right now. So
now I just wait to see what happens and then go from there. On the bright side, okay, let me tell you some things that are working out. Today, people just showered me with niceness. It was so nice. My boss gave me a card that was like, I appreciate you. And I was like, okay, that's super nice. And we do this thing. I'm part of the middle school team. Like specials is part of middle school, like for team wise. And so we do this thing where every month a teacher or a few teachers are like as a team, we're supposed to give them extra encouragement or spoiling or whatever, however you want to call it. And this is my month and nobody has so far, and that's fine. Like, it's fine. I only did it for some of the people on the team. I didn't do it for everybody just 'cause. But today a teacher gave me a Dr. Pepper and a bag of Reese's Cups, which was like super nice. And then also my work mom gave me some presents, some socks, a big mug thing, and a card, and it was just super nice. Oh, and she left me donuts. Because that's the gift that I really want. Like, I really just want snacks. She was like, you're really hard to shop for. I'm not. I just want snacks. I don't want things. I just want snacks. So, yeah. So that was so nice. And I walked into 4th grade and someone had written me a really lovely message on their whiteboard. So I need to remember that there's all sorts of good things and that bad thing is just a moment, and I will figure it out, and whatever needs to happen will happen. But hopefully we can make it work, because I really, now that I'm in my position, I would like to stay in my position. I don't want to switch positions. I will if I have to. I will if that's what's best for the school, but I don't think that's what's best for the school. Because, not to sound full of myself, but I make my job look easy, but it's not. And I don't know that someone else could step in and do as good of a job as I do, if I'm honest. I'm just really, really good at what I do. Because it's not just teaching, it's all of the other stuff too. So, it's okay. It's just a bad moment. It's just a bad moment. I just need to get through it. And I had all those good moments today, so it'll be okay. Good morning, sunshines. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of May. We are
Tomorrow's field day at school.
Tomorrow's field day at school, also known as clean all the projectors in the building. We are walking to school because my car is going to the shop on Friday and she's just not doing good. So I don't, it's not that far to and from school. Obviously it's walkable. So I'm just going to walk instead. Why make my car do things that she doesn't want to do right now? So, yeah. But it's good because I've been feeling a little dysregulated recently anyway. So I'm going to, this walk will help me feel more regulated. Because it's the end of the year, things are coming to an end. I feel like all of my adulting things are going crazy right now. So I'm going to walk. I will be a better teacher and a better human for it. So, breakfast duty. I got to this blue and I was like, oh, is it time to start the heel? I don't remember. And then I was like, am I on the right side to start the heel? What's the worst that can happen? I have to rip it back. It was not time to start the heel. I needed another blue stripe. And I started the heel on the wrong side of the sock. So, it's fine. It's fine. Ripping it out, fixing it. Hello, sunshines. It is Wednesday,
almost a Thursday, after work. It is hot outside. It's almost 90. Not a fan. Hate it. And we had a storm that lasted for 10 minutes this morning. So I naturally have a migraine. So it's hot. It's awful. Do not like. Is there anything notable from today? I really don't think there is. I'm really just trying to make it through the fact that this is going to be like the hottest summer. I have thoughts, so I'll keep them to myself. So yeah, I'm going to start doing my daily things. Hopefully I can get through them all. My head hurts. So, just going to be drinking so much water and hanging out. I guess I should probably plug my fan in. I haven't done that yet. My house does not have air conditioning. I have an air conditioning unit, but I really don't want to use it. I will, but I really don't want to. And I definitely don't want to yet. So, I'm going to grab my fan. Someday, my house will have central air. It has central heat, so I've heard that it's fairly simple to get central air if you have central heat. So, someday, but that day is not today. That day will be after I get all of my windows replaced. Hopefully next year. That's my goal. 2025. Get all the windows replaced, I'm hoping. Hey, sunshines. It is closing in on 10 in the p.m. I probably won't go to sleep until midnight because I believe I've mentioned that my body is on my summer sleep schedule, even though my schedule is not on my summer sleep schedule. Whatever. I did not take a nap today, so maybe I'll go to sleep earlier than that. But I just put in my 2 stripes on my sock, and I usually go to my fingertip and then start the toe. Yes, those are the words. So I am fairly confident that I'm more than fairly confident these will be done this weekend because they will, or this one sock, it's a single sock. This single sock will be finished this weekend because we have a 4-day weekend. And since I'm so close to having it finished, I'm just gonna, I know me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm almost done. I'm just gonna power through it. And then once I do that, I will start putting one of these stripes onto that bias strip again. That is my plan. And then here is the Mystic Spiral pattern by Josh Ricks Rubinski. Here's the first one. So you can kind of see what's going on. It's got these cool like zigzaggy thingies that happen on your sock. So I'm on the second one. I am on the heel flap, and actually this is literally the first row of the heel turn, but the speckle stripe is about to start, and I want that whole stripe for my gusset. So I have this from where I cut it out somewhere on the leg. Let's see. Can I remember why I cut it out? It was on one of the slanty parts because I wanted something to end somewhere. So I cut out this chunk of speckle. So now I'm going to use it on the heel. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do this tonight before I go to bed because I'll be up for a while. Also, I wanted to show you, I picked out my last of the year
pair of school socks. So socks to work on at school. These are self-striping also by 716 Knit. This is the Buffalo Skinks colorway. And in case you're wondering, in case you're just popping in on this vlog, this is Cozy Knitter Advent Skein from 2022, I believe. So this yarn is called Music Video Wind and Hypno Eyes. Okay, so this will probably just be vanilla, I'm thinking. I'm not 100%, but that seems really likely. I'm making it for one of my friends at work, and there's only, really just 2 days left of school. 2 days, 2 weeks left of school plus tomorrow. So I kind of want to get these done in 2 weeks. So they're probably just going to be vanilla, but that's fine because the yarn's going to do all the work and it's going to be amazing. So I'll obviously be working on them not just at school. But I'm not going to wind these yet. I'm not going to wind them until I'm closer to finished on this sock. So that's my next sock. I guess it doesn't matter. I can always give them to my friend next school year. We'll both be there. Hello, sunshines. It's Thursday after school, and I am ready to nest. I have my things. It's Thursday, but it's like a Friday because there's no school tomorrow, because we're having an extra long Memorial Day weekend. Very exciting. So I had a phone call with my work bestie to decompose some stuff that went down today. Decompose? Yeah, sure. That's not the word I want, but we'll go with it. But I've already done this while I was on the phone. So all of this is what I'm hoping to work on today. So sister's kiddo's hat, my kiddo's socks, this hat, and this cowl. Those all get one round worked on them. And then these are the colorwork socks. I want to get through the gusset portion. The fingerless mitts that go with my kiddo's socks. I want to, what do I want to do? I want to work on it a little. I don't have a specific goal. This sock, I would like to get through the gusset tonight. Maybe put a square on this blanket. Not 100%. I definitely want to do a ridge on this blanket and read my 10 or so pages in this book. But also, look what my work bestie got me for my birthday. Okay, I pulled this out and can you even? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. So before penguins were my favorite animal, frogs were my favorite animal. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And this sun catcher, I've been looking at it since I got home because I just want to put it up, but I wanted to show you first. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. And then look at those pens inside a star case. Oh my gosh. There's something about carrying pens around in a special pouch that just I don't know. It's so exciting and beautiful and I love it so much. And then hamster pens. And this beautiful notebook. I'm not really a mushroom person, but this one, it doesn't bother me that there's mushrooms on it. It's so beautiful. I feel so spoiled. And now I get to just sit and knit and read and crochet and watch some vlogs if I want, or podcasts or a movie or just horrible reality TV or whatever I want, because I don't have to do anything tonight. I have to take my car to the shop tomorrow, but I don't have to do anything tonight. So, and I don't have to go to bed at any particular time. So that's exciting too. Hey, sunshines. It's like 8:30 in the p.m. I totally crashed. I totally took a 2-hour nap. And I'm ready for sleep again. So even though my brain thought that we were gonna like do all these things and it was ready, my body was like, nah, it's still Thursday. We're still on Thursday. You exhausted all of your everything today. No, it's Thursday. So I don't know if I'm gonna be up now or like for a while, or if I'm gonna be up for like 2 hours. I'm still feeling like pretty fatigued, but I don't know. I'm gonna read at least. I'm at least gonna get my reading done and see about the rest. But oh man, that tired came out of nowhere. Like I was sitting there and I was reading, and then all of a sudden it was like, you need to go put yourself in your bed. I was like, okay, if you insist. Silly introvert energy. Even though I wasn't around people that much today, it was still enough. It was still, when I was around people, it was exhausting. And I cleaned, I don't know, a lot of projectors. 30-ish projectors, 25-ish projectors, a lot of projectors. I cleaned a lot of projectors today. So it was a lot of up and down ladders, which is totally different. Like, different energy than walking around classrooms. And plus I had to carry my ladder all over the building, and yeah. I don't have a step counter, so I can't confirm. But I feel like I did at least double the amount of walking that I normally do on a Thursday. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna sit up and read. I'm gonna stop laying here. Even though what I want to do is lay here and do social medias, I'm not going to. I'm gonna get up-ish. Good morning, happy Friday. I'm here to show you something that is just so ridiculous. I have had this bra and this pin got bent. The previous one. So I removed it, and I have hooks and eyes in my craft stash. And I was like, oh, I'll just replace it because the bra is still fine. I mean, you can see it's wearing a little bit, but it still fits and it's like not super worn out. This took me 1 minute to do, maybe 2. It's been sitting for months. Oh, executive dysfunction. Ridiculous. In other stories of executive dysfunction, I got up at 6. It's now about 8. I'm taking my car into the shop at 10. Do you know what I have accomplished? I took a shower. And I just sewed that eye onto the bra. Or not the eye, the hook. I sewed the hook onto the bra. I have managed to rouse both of my children. But I can't start anything because I have to leave at 10. Even though I have an alarm set for 9:45. Well, I have to leave at 9:45. So I have an alarm set. It's like, oh, why am I like this? I know why I'm like this. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack my bag for the day because I'm going to a shop that's like 1.5 miles from my sister's house. So after I drop off my car, I'm just going to walk to my sister's house and hang out there because it's much further from my house. So yeah, I'm going to hang out there. So far in my bag, I have a notebook, a pen, and a sun visor because I'm going to be walking. It's going to be sunny. need to figure out what projects I want to take. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to take my second Mystic Spiral sock. So I'm going to, I don't really want to take this sock to carry around for reference. So do I just want to take pictures of it so I know like when I'm starting what part of the sock, or do I just want to take it? I mean, it's not a lot of extra weight, but it is a little bit of extra weight. So I don't know. I might take that second sock or the first sock, but I'm definitely taking the second sock. I'm going to take this sock and I'm pretty close to starting the toe. So I might finish this sock today. And I'm going to take this sock. And even taking 3 socks, I feel like I'm not taking enough, but I am. I can't possibly finish all 3 of these socks today, right? Probably not. But, okay, so I'm going to put these in my purse, which is this cute bag right here. How cute is that? And I am going to work on my garter ridges on my Pride blanket because I haven't done that in a few days. And I think I'll be able to do that because I can't seem to do anything else. But I think I can do that. I hate this. Oh, it's so silly. Oh, and even though I'm bringing a bag that says just one more chapter, I am not going to actually bring a book because I'm just going to use my Kindle to read because the book is too heavy to walk 30 minutes with. I mean, it's a big book and I have it on Kindle. It's very heavy. So I will just read it on Kindle instead. I did consider grabbing one of my smaller books to just take with me, but I really want to finish Heir of Fire. I'm not quite halfway through. I'm this far through. So, okay, go get things done, self. Go. Okay, friends, it is also time that I set up what I want to do this weekend. And what I want to do this weekend is mostly just chill because we're going into the last 2 weeks of school. Report cards are due in for all 500 of my students, 500 plus of my students on Friday. So like school this week is going to be a lot. Plus there's field trips and stuff and kids are just ready to go. So I'm trying to relax this weekend. So this is my to-do list. But everything after this is like, okay. So by the way, I did these and I did a great job. I don't remember if I told you that earlier, but, so yeah, that's last week. And I think I want to do this rotation again because it was really successful last week. So once I get home this afternoon, evening, I don't know, whenever it is that I get home, I want to do like at least one rotation when I get home. Oh, I need to write down minis that I need to do. I want to do, yeah, at least one rotation a night and then do these rotations over the weekend too. But you'll see that in the weekend. Oh, I really don't want to take my car to the shop. I hate being a grown-up. I hate it. All right, I did 3 ridges this morning, which took me to the end of my blue section, and I have that much left of the first skein. So I have a whole extra other skein. So ordering just one green skein was a fine plan because I will have leftover because my rows are getting shorter right now. So I'll have plenty of green left. I have to go see why my washing machine is yelling at me. But yeah, did 3 ridges. That's good. That's good. My goal for the 4 days was 5 ridges, so I'm already almost there. Good job, me. Very proud. Okay, washing machine, I hear you. All right, sunshines, I am back from taking my car to the shop. She is So I'm going to be looking into getting a new vehicle, or at least a new to me vehicle. But I'm not going to make any decisions until Tuesday at the very earliest. Because first I have to be overwhelmed. And then I have to do some research. And yeah, my brother's buddy, the mechanic, was like, so if you want to take care of things, it's gonna be like $5,000 to $6,000, and I'll do it for you. But if it was me, I wouldn't put any more money into this car. It's like, okay. And he's like, and I know you love your car. Like, I know how you feel about your car. But I was like, but it's time for her to retire. And he was like, yeah. So that is awful and stressful. So now I need to figure out what I want to do. Because I have a lot of car trauma. Like, I hate cars. I love my car, but I hate shopping for cars, having to get cars maintained, all of that. Like, it's very, very stressful. And now I'm going to have to get a new car and, like, learn a whole new car. I've had this car for 12, 13 years now. Okay. Okay. So that's where I'm at with that. So that was my big stressful thing for the next 4 days. I'm not worrying about that. I'm not worrying about anything school related. I'm just gonna sit and knit and read and crochet and watch podcasts like I said I was going to. So that's very stressful. And I'm gonna sit here for at least an hour before I even think about doing a rotation, because yeah, like I was planning on getting a new car, but in 2 years. So I knew she was coming close, but I was hoping to have a little more time with her. As I talk about my car like she's a human or something. But if you know, you know. If you're neurospicy, you probably know. Ugh. It's okay. I'll be fine. I haven't cried about it, so there's that. That's goodish, right? That'll probably happen after the sun goes down, if I'm honest. All right. So now I have a little bit of a migraine starting. I don't know if it's because I was outside and there was a lot of sun, or if it's because of stress. I don't think we're supposed to have a storm today, so I don't think it's that, but just a little migraine starting. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're fine here. We're all fine here.
My supervisor has decided that instead we should just lay in bed. And maybe I'm gonna read. Maybe I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe I'm just gonna look at social media. But my supervisor said. So I guess I have to. Yeah. Oh, I love you too.
Friends, look what I did. I wove in one end of the yarn. I did not weave in the other end, and then I snipped it, and as soon as I did, I was like, so look at that. I did not weave in the end. So that's a little tiny end. So I will be darning this hole after I finish the sock. Maybe not completely finish, but at least get through several more rounds on it so I have more fabric to work with. I can't believe I did it. As soon as I snipped, I was like, because it clicked in my brain. It was like, no, not that one. Dang it. So silly. But I'm through the first wedge. I'm on the straight parts. I don't remember where I was last time I showed you it. So there's that. I'm so frustrated at myself.
So silly. Hey, Sunshine's just checking in before I lose all the sunlight. So I fixed that hole and I am about to start the other wedge section. So I could maybe finish this sock tonight. I could also maybe finish this sock tonight because I'm on the toe. Like I need to start the toe decreases. And it's still fairly early. It's only, what is it, 7, 8? What time is it? 7:50. So it's 8 o'clock. But I'm losing the light. So I have this sock to the second colorwork section. It's just barely started. And I'm going to put it away because I don't really want to be knitting on a black sock at night. You're very noisy. Hello. Hi. Hi. So I'm going to put this one away. And I think my goal for tomorrow will be to finish the colorwork section and the toe and start on the second sock. I think that'll be a good goal. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. So I'm going to do some rotations, but I'm going to try to finish this sock tomorrow. And if I don't finish these socks tonight, then I'm going to try to finish those tomorrow too. Yeah, I think those are good goals for tomorrow. Also, my shelf had a little bit of space momentarily, but 48 Laws of Power came back to the library for me. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to lie, the climate book is very, very scientific, and sometimes my brain is just like too many science words. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate between these two books. So 10 or so pages in this and 1 law in this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, The Brides of High Hill came into the library. So that's the new book by Nevo. So yes, I really, really need to read this weekend because I didn't read very much during the week. So need to be reading. And I think that this week I'm going to take this book to school, Mammoths at the Gate, because I haven't been reading at school on my Kindle, on my phone. So I think I just like having a physical book better because people don't talk to me as much on my lunch. If I'm looking at my phone, they assume, I don't know, that I'm looking at something else. But when I'm reading a book, they leave me alone. So I'm going to take a physical book this week to read. Yeah, that's my plan. Look at all these books. There's so many books. There's so many books. Did not do great on reading this week. I will do better.